we still haven't had a meeting and convened for, and it, for we just it's we still haven't talked about what happens next with the screenplay because of people aren't buying like they used to. Like Lala said earlier, people are just remaking old ideas that they know will work, and there's a lot of remakes. So moving forward, I think it's going to be harder to get things greenlit. And so, because of that, and because of the change, you can't make as much as we were able to before in this industry. We have to look at other channels, figure out other ways to be creative, bring it to the internet. Yeah, and we're seeing that. Like, people are making money on the internet, like creatives are making money on the internet. So I think we'll see more of that, more YouTube pages, more Tubi, more independence. And so that's a great thing. And if I can, because while I have the moment, there was somebody talking about asking what is quality. And I think she also talked about being angry because we were talking about it feels like an attack on Tyler Perry. And we're not attacking Tyler Perry so much. I think we know what quality is when you watch it. You watch it. We're not asking the person that made Harry Potter to stop making movies, because it's freaking quality. When you watch it, the writing is bomb, the visuals are amazing. Like, there sorcery, there's all types of stuff going on. You're like, oh my God, like, there's quality there, sis. Like, you can't deny that. When I'm not saying that you're I don't think that there's enough. There has to be quality across the spectrum. What we're watching, how our eyes are being like stimulated, what we're hearing. A good script will change your life. A good script will change your life. It motivates the masses. It's like, that's what media does. That's why I work in this industry and I'm so passionate, because I know that media controls and shapes minds. I know that it represents representation. I represent Black girls that want to work in television and film. I do that, right? So that's important to me. I take that charge. And so when you're talking about quality, and while we're, talking, we're not bashing Tyler Perry, but could he evolve? Yes. That's what we're asking. We're asking for evolution, because everything evolves. Please
Right.
evolve with us. We're changing.
Why couldn't Tyler Perry do like a Black Game of Thrones? Right? We can have a Black Game of Thrones. We can have a Black Harry Potter on that studio.
Have
Also,
some.
if I can chime
I
in real
am the
quick,
mother of dragons. I am the mother of dragons.
I think also people fail to realize is that you have a rhythm in your body. You have a rhythm, and you can feel when it's time for something to climax. Whether you're listening to music, whether you're watching a movie, whether you're watching TV, you're expecting there's a timing within you, and you're waiting for a build. And sometimes when that doesn't happen, it just happens to just fall flat. And that's what this movie did. This last project for me, it fell flat. The areas where there was a build, it just didn't make sense because it went from here to there and then back down to here. It wasn't that you didn't have that build and that climax and that passion that you're looking for. So yeah, and it's the same thing with music. The music now is just repetition of the same loop, and your ear is designed to feel that your ear and your heartbeat ready for that change, and there is no change, and that's what's missing in a lot of what's going on with television, film, and music, not just Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
But I had something to say though. I started thinking, I realized a few years ago I stopped watching TV so much. And it wasn't just because of streaming and YouTube and all of that. But I saw a statistic. And so I just like real quickly looked it up. So Black Americans, when you look at the global population and the different cultures and who watches TV, like we watch TV and movies like more than any other culture. Black Americans are outpacing everybody else, especially in the US, when it comes to media consumption. Here we are on Planet Nubian Money, and I think one thing that should also be pointed out, I regulate my grandson and how much TV he watches or what he watches, because I feel like he misses out on opportunities to actually learn how to build wealth. I'm all about, my thing is biz law life. I'm all about creating a better life, self-development, entrepreneurship. I want him to learn about things like that. So at the end of the day, not knocking Tyler Perry, But I hope to, I would have to regulate even him. You can watch a movie, you can watch Tyler Perry today, but then I'm gonna need you to watch 2 or 3 times something else that's educational, that's gonna be building your wealth and making wealth for the next generation, instead of just sitting around and watching Tyler Perry or anything else. So when I say, can we make him step it up? That's what I'm thinking. Like, put some of those nuggets in there. He always seems like, including in Divorcing the Black, Megan Good's character, she was, educated. She moved away to the big city. She was doing her thing. She potentially could be independent, even though she, was married to the guy who they said was bringing her down. I mean, she was a strong Black woman. And though, I feel like if he had developed these characters, like, can we put some of those nuggets in there? Tyler, can you bring somebody else with you, or teach us how, we can put some B's on the beginning of our millions? Like, I'll just take 1 or 2 billion, just 1 or 2. So my objection it's gonna be with us. It starts with us. It starts in our home. We're the ones who own the wealth.